You're listening to this morning's concert celebrating the first International Jazz Day. It was organized by music legend Herbie Hancock. He's had a huge influence on jazz and R&B over the last 50 years, winning an Oscar and 14 Grammys.
Wow, he's now a Goodwill Ambassador for UNESCO, which stands for the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Phew.
Very good, Kate.
Thank you. Herbie Hancock is here from where else? New Orleans. Hello, Herbie Hancock.
Hi, Gail. How are you?
We're all good here. I know you wanted to bring the world together through music because you think that it's such a great unifier, and it is. But you said jazz is really a form of conversation. What do you mean by that?
Because the musicians are conversing with each other, and they're helping each other. They're supporting each other. So it really is a dialogue with the musicians. But also at the same time, it's a dialogue with the audience.
Yeah.
It's a kind of give and respond.
Exactly. There's call and response, and sometimes, of course, you do things at the same time.
Yeah.
But all in a supportive fashion, non-judgmental.
So you started jazz at a very early age, Herbie. I've heard once that you said because it was a good way to meet girls. You still meeting girls?
Yeah. At this age, and since I've been married for close to nearly 50 years, now that's not my major concern. Just people in general.
Yeah. Herbie, you make
the most important thing.
Gail mentioned UNESCO.
I don't want to get in trouble with my wife.
I don't want you to get in trouble either. Your wife's lovely. Your wife's lovely. I know her.
So we'll help you out. You mentioned that music is an international language, and UNESCO is about that. There is, when you travel around the world, music is a unifier, and it brings people together. They're on the same page, as we say.
Absolutely. And jazz has been actually doing that since its early beginnings right here in Congo Square in New Orleans.
And you've really done.
And it will continue into the future, yeah.
And you're really doing your part too to introduce people to jazz around the world.
I think it's about time, that finally, formally, jazz is being recognized and being established with the International Jazz Day. It's really where jazz has belonged for a long time. And finally, this dream has come true with exactly the right partner, UNESCO.
Mm-hmm. Watermelon Man has a special place for you because what? How old were you when you wrote that song, and how did it come about briefly?
Well, I was 22 years old when I wrote Watermelon Man, and I wrote it in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I wanted to capture the sound of the Watermelon Man in Chicago going over, in the wagon going over the cobblestone alleys of Chicago with the rhythm and the sound of women yelling, "Hey, Watermelon Man." And that sparked the melody. Yeah.
Herbie, keep playing, man. Keep playing. You're the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That does it for us.
Thank you very much for having us here.
Yes, thank you.
For you and for the music.